Are you wondering what the market is doing in the Arizona market? Wondering, should I buy now or should I wait? Should I sell now or should I wait? Well, stay tuned to today's video. I'm going to give you a different perspective and a different way to look at what's happening in the Arizona market with some information on statistics of what's happening, also some changes that are happening in the loan field, and hopefully it will help you answer that question of should you buy or sell now or should you wait? Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Kelley Norton, your AZ Realty lady at EXP Realty. Count on me for all things Arizona real estate. Thank you so much for watching. Again, guys, I'm Kelley Norton. I'm your AZ Realty lady. I'm a Valley native and a real estate agent of over 22 years right here in the Phoenix area. I help people just like you that look to relocate to or within Phoenix and the surrounding areas. So if you do have any questions about today's video or you're thinking of moving, whether it be here or away from here, please feel free to call me or text me, reach out to me. I'm happy to help. So today's video, kind of a market update for you. First, I want to talk about some changes that are happening in the loan world. So number one is that in conventional loan limit, currently it's $726,200, and that's, you have a minimum of 3% as a down payment. But I will tell you that there are some lenders that are now offering $750,000 for that loan limit. So what that means is that if you have a purchase price that's up higher, you might be able to do less down because you're not having to bridge that gap of your purchase price to where that loan limit was. The loan limit increases, then there's a smaller amount here for you to bridge with your own money. So it actually is something that could help you. So it's really important that you make sure that you have a real estate agent and a lender partner that has access to these different lenders that can help you find what's going to be the best for you. There's a lot of people that will call me up and say, I'm working with this bank, or I've been working with this bank for 30 years on all my accounts and I want to use this bank. Well, that's one bank, where a mortgage broker can actually have access to 100 lenders. I know a lender that I work with has access to over 100 lenders. And there's very few right now of those lenders that do allow the loan limit to be at $750,000. So more should start to, follow those guidelines. But for right now, there's just a few. So if you're working with someone that doesn't have access to that many loans and lenders, then you may be shorting yourself and not really maximizing what you can do with your affordability. So super important. I wanted to just make sure I shared that with you. Another question that people are asking me is, are prices dropping? Is the market shifting in Arizona? So the answer to this question is we are getting a little bit more inventory. Yes, we're having more inventory come on the market. And we are having still, in some price points, multiple offers. Not crazy like it was in the past, say 2 years ago, year and a half ago. So there's a lot of factors that play into getting multiple offers. And someone had asked me, hey, am I going to be in a multiple offer situation? And I know why they were asking this, because they were wondering if I should be sending them homes that are $30,000 below their price point, or if we should be sending them homes that are, say, $10,000 over their price point. So the answer to this question is it really depends, number one, on price point. If you're looking at a $4 million price point, there's not as many buyers that qualify in that price range as, say, a $400,000 price point. So, of course, in that higher price range, there's not going to be as much competition as there would be in the lower. So there's a better chance of there being multiple offers in that more competitive range. And then a number two thing to think about there is, if we have a house and the market value is here and somebody prices it here, of course they're going to end up with multiple offers. They could end up selling it over market value if they priced it slightly under. But if they price it up here, they're maybe not even going to get any showings. They may not get any offers. And if they get an offer, they certainly are going to not have multiple offers. So sometimes we'll get multiple offers depending on how they price it as well. Condition also plays a factor into that. So how they have it priced compared to other homes on the market will also determine if it's going to have multiple offers. So these are all things to really consider when you see that something had multiple offers. You just have to kind of understand that there are multiple reasons as to why that can happen. And the ones that I shared with you are usually the more common reasons. Another would be a house that has a really rare feature, like an RV garage, or maybe it has this outstanding pool with all these pergolas around it with waterfalls cascading into the pool. Well, that's a house that's really difficult to find. Maybe it has a lazy river. I want a lazy river. But maybe it has something like that people are willing to kind of fight over because they would rather have it than have to spend $250,000 to $300,000 to put it in the backyard. So again, there's some factors there of getting multiple offers. Hey guys, the video is not over. I thank you so much though for watching. Remember, subscribe to the channel and click that little bell. That way you're notified when I put up new videos. Thank you again so much for watching, and call me or text me if I can answer any more questions for you. And please like the video and put some comments below. What do you think of the content? Is there something else that I can help you with? So another question that people have about today's market is how long will the home sit on the market? That kind of goes hand in hand with that multiple offers situation. The higher you price your home away from market value, the longer it's going to sit on the market. The more competitively you price your home and the better that you have it showing, the quicker that you can get an offer on it. So, and you may hear my little dog Teak because I am filming in my backyard today, and he is trying to get someone to play ball with him. He's being neglected right now. He sees mom home and he wants me to play with him. So I apologize for that. So anyhow, so back on topic. So days on market really can vary depending on those factors. But what I am seeing for the most part in the West Valley, let's talk about different price ranges. So what I'm seeing on most houses is that you really still can have a home sell in 2 weeks to 45 to 60 days, and a majority of them are. When you get into the higher price points in different areas, they may sit on the market a little bit longer, but we are still seeing things move. We aren't having homes just sit on the market and not sell unless there's a reason for it. Usually that reason being a big negative, where it has a major street behind it. Maybe it has big power lines. Maybe it has horrible condition, or the price is not right. Sometimes sellers are pricing the homes way too high right now, and they just want to see what they can get for it, or they bought something else and maybe were starting to build a home a year ago. So another little piece of advice for buyers, a lot of times a buyer will see a listing that is priced too high, and maybe it is above their price point. But if it's been on the market for a little while meaning maybe over 30 days, 30, 45 days, I would actually recommend that we make the offer that you're comfortable with, because you never know when that seller was planning to make a price reduction. And once they make the price reduction, guess what? A whole new set of buyers' eyes are going to be on the house. So if you wait until it gets into the range that you were comfortable with, then everybody else will see it at that point, and then they're going to likely end up with multiple offers at that point once they get that price right. So it's actually better for you if you do see a house that's slightly higher, go ahead, let's try and make an offer on it if it's been sitting on the market a little while, because maybe that, again, maybe they were getting ready to do a $30,000 or $40,000 price reduction. You never know. But a lot of times, that's what I end up finding for my buyers, is we're able to negotiate and try and get them a home that otherwise they might not have even considered. And a lot of times if my buyers do wait and they're not comfortable looking at something above, which I totally understand that as well, but there's strategy that could go both ways. So if you do, want to try and do that, I have had some buyers miss out by waiting until it reduces, and then we're back to a multiple offer situation, and then that price just goes right back up where it was. So definitely an opportunity in the market to pay attention to those things as well. Overall sense of market for the Valley, yes, we have a little bit more homes, but there are still buyers out there. There is still competition on homes, but you do have a lot less competition. So it's a great time for a buyer to buy, have less competition. Yes, rates are higher, but if you wait until the rates are lower, there's going to be so many more buyers. I think one of my lenders had mentioned to me that for every 1% that nationally, it's like 5 million buyers that jump in once there's a 1% reduction on pricing. So do you really want to be competing with all of them, having to pay above appraisal, having to waive all of your inspection rights, have to go 50 to 100,000 over asking? No. And overall, like the pricing in the market, statistically over 25 years goes up, right? So you're locking in today's pricing, but when the rates do go down, you have the opportunity to refinance that, but you still kept the price here instead of being up here wherever that price was. So again, just something to think about, food for thought. I can dive much deeper into that conversation for you if you would like. Feel free to call me or text me, and feel free to comment here on the video. Again, thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care. And if you are thinking about relocating to the area, or you have to relocate out and move, call me. I'd be happy to have a consultation with you. Take care. Thank you.